What essential gear for landscape photography should you purchase and carry with you? Whether you're a beginner or a seasoned pro, having the right equipment can make all the difference in capturing breathtaking images. So let's dive into the must have gear for your landscape photography adventures. Okay, first off, a good quality and comfortable camera bag. Size, comfort, and durability should be the factors you consider when purchasing a quality camera bag. Depending on how much gear you bring, a backpack will work very well. A sling is also great for those short hikes when you don't really require much gear. Personally, I highly recommend Shimoda design bags. These bags are known for their durability, comfort, and excellent organizational features. A well-designed camera bag will protect your gear and make it easy to access your equipment quickly. Please avoid those cheap Amazon basic bags you find on Amazon. They are not worth it. Next, let's talk lenses. No matter the camera brand you prefer, you'll need the holy trinity in regards to focal length. The holy trinity of lenses for landscape photography include a 15 to 35 millimeter lens for those wide angle shots, a 24 to 70 lens, which is incredibly versatile for a range of compositions and genres of photography, a 70 to 200 millimeter lens for capturing distant subjects and compressing scenes. Having these three lenses will cover most of your landscape photography needs, from wide vistas to detailed telephoto shots. Filters are another essential piece of gear. A good set of ND filters, or neutral density filters, is a must. I recommend having a range of 2 to 5 stop and 6 to 10 stop ND filters. These help you control the exposure and create stunning long exposure effects. Additionally, a good quality circular polarizer filter is crucial for reducing glare and enhancing colors, especially in the sky and also in forest areas. It really enhances the greens. Invest in high quality filters from brands like Polar Pro, Freewell, or KNF filters. Remember, you don't want to put cheap glass in front of your high quality lenses. I've been using Polar Pro filters for quite a few years, but recently switched to the Freewell M2 magnetic filters kit. And I tell you, I really, really love having magnetic filters. I find I use the filters a lot more now because they're so easy to take on and off. Magnetic filters are great for changing the filters on the fly or stacking ND filters with a polarizer filter. Throw in a mist filter for those dreamy sunsets and you're golden. No pun intended. Okay, here's a quick side note on UV filters. Don't waste your money. They can refract light, causing flares. And regardless of what you hear people say in all the photography groups, they do not protect your lenses as much as you might think. The only time you might consider using a UV filter is if you're shooting on a sandy beach or in a desert on a windy day. A lens hood will do far more to protect your lenses from falls and drops than these cheap UV filters. Don't waste your money on this garbage, okay? I don't care what anybody else says. They are garbage. A sturdy, high quality carbon fiber tripod is indispensable. Look for one with at least a 1-inch diameter legs, okay, and that's like toward the top end, and a 75 millimeter base plate, okay? This base plate will allow you to add different attachments. Avoid tripods with a center pole if at all possible. Center poles make your tripods unstable when extended. You'll also want a tall tripod, even if you're not that tall. Tall tripods are great if you need to extend one leg out. Stability is the key in landscape photography, especially for long exposures. These cheap travel tripods, if you were to put them in, say, like a stream with some running water, the vibration is going to cause your camera to shake during long exposures. You want a heavy duty tripod. Yes, they're going to be heavier to carry, but in the long run, your photos will thank you for it. To switch between landscape and portrait orientations easily, get yourself an L bracket or a rotating lens collar. An L bracket has an Arca Swiss mount on the bottom and also one on the side. This is one of the more popular mounts that are used in photography. This allows you to switch between landscape and portrait mode quickly. Recently, though, rotating lens collars have become quite popular. They've been included on longer zoom lenses like the 70 to 200 millimeter for some time already. But now you can buy a rotating collar that mounts to your camera directly and not your lens. This allows you to switch between landscape and portrait modes and still be able to change your lenses. The one I use is by a company called Silence Corner Atoll. Okay, they are the original creator of the universal rotating collar. However, Small Rig and Newer have recently made their own. Now, keep in mind that these rotating collars usually are camera specific, so make sure you purchase the correct model. I believe some companies are developing universal ones, but you're probably better off getting one for your camera directly. A good quality ball head, or even better, a geared tripod head for precise adjustments is essential for landscape photography. While a ball head will work very well, and I still have one, and I still use them and been using them for years. I've recently got involved with using a geared head, which allows for finer tuning of your composition. Now they are heavier and they take a little more time to adjust, but the precision you have just it doesn't compare. Finally, remember this: do not cheap out on your camera bag, your tripod, or your tripod head. Investing in high quality gear will pay off in the long run for better durability, reliability, and ultimately better photographs. You really got to ask yourself, do you want to trust your 4,000 plus camera and lens on a in a cheap bag, or supports like a cheap tripod or a cheap ball head? Okay, you want good quality. It doesn't always have to be expensive. What I do is look for sales at B&H or Adorama or even on Amazon. With the right gear, you'll be well equipped to capture the stunning beauty of landscapes around you. Thanks for watching and happy shooting. Take care, everyone.